All right, so there we have semi-final number two. The pilots that are ranked up are Akmiral, Shiv, Julian, Vatsan, and Oni FPV. These are the five pilots coming in for this race at semi-final number two. And again, thank you to our sponsors: One Martian Way, IRC, GetTBS.in, Quadcopter, Zine Drone Racing, and in cooperation with D1 Racing IDRL Pro League season number two. And let's go, pilots, now at the count of less than five. Let's get ready on your podium positions out here because the race is going to start in five, four, three, two, and one. There you go. The pilots have taken off. Immediately in the lead is Oni FPV, looking good through his FPV lens that we can see the moon shining brightly in the sky. This is a dynamic weather situation, and the track is beautifully lit, beautiful contrast. It's Oni FPV. Who is in the fifth position now, but look at that, Johnny Sybil. Johnny Sybil is in position number one, looks to be in control of the game, has practiced the track really well out here, looks like, and he's coming back into the lap number two, starting for him right now. Closely tailing him right now is Oni FPV. Oni FPV quickly recovering from his mistakes out there. Akmiral and Vatsan were taken over by Oni FPV also. Right now, there is some competition going on between Vatsan and Akmiral. So let's take a look at Akmiral's status with Vatsan. Look at that, those two pilots. And Akmiral has just given the lead to Vatsan out there. And Vatsan capitalizing on that error by Akmiral. But Akmiral again taking on and capitalizing on Vatsan's error. So this is quite a bit of a back and forth going on, while Oni is really commanding this track out here right now, well ahead into the lead, 10 gates away virtually, and nearly one full lap ahead of Shiv out there, who just was seen on the screen. Johnny Sybil on the time being is planning to just get a handle of his drone, but is it going to be enough to keep Vatsan away, because Vatsan is closing in really quickly out here. Can it be a game of the last tail end? Johnny Sybil should be able to complete this really fast, but nevertheless, I think Johnny Sybil is hanging in there at position number two. He has just got that position. Vatsan and Akmiral. Vatsan and Akmiral, these two pilots are fighting it out really well. Look at that. Both these pilots doing wonderfully well. We can see both of them in a similar position grid out there, and Akmiral just taking the lead in the end. Vatsan was really left in the dust at the end, position number four, and Shiv coming in at position number five, which will be at a no-brainer for us. So Oni FPV at position number one. Let's record that thing for him. It's going to be first position for him. Then coming in is Johnny Sybil or Julian. Then we have Akmiral at position number three. Then we have Vatsan at position number four. And then we have Shiv at position number five out here. So a great racing out there. The pilots who have qualified for the finals from semifinals number two are Oni FPV, Julian, and Akmiral. So congratulations to these pilots. You three can stay on to the server while we invite the top three from semifinals number one. And let's make it for the finals. This is going to be super exciting. The top three pilots from S1, please join the server now. Pamilias, please join. Red One, please join. And Anand, also please join the server. And we are waiting for these pilots now. Pamilias has joined in. His yellow color has really been a color of charm for him, and the system seems to have automatically detected him and automatically knows to assign a yellow color for Pamilias. So it's his favorite color, looks like. And now we have Cyan and Johnny Sybil. Will just quickly switch on to another color out here, which will be possibly, let's see what color we can assign. Blue should be good to go for Johnny Sybil. All right, there we go. Flying, 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 everybody. Everybody looks set, and this is the sixth pilot finals that's going to come out in fantastic style. So, pilots, we are locking the server now, and let's get going now with our finals. So, pilots, please on your podium because we're going to start this race in less than 5. All the 6 pilots in a start position out there on the podium. Who is going to capitalize on the lead early on? As usual, Oni FPV quick to take on the lead, followed by Pamilias. Pamilias is also hot on the tail of Oni FPV, really closing in on. It's really too early to say anything right now, but let's take a look at the situation of the pilots from third-person perspective. Look at that, all these pilots flowing into one each other, and right now Oni FPV is into the commanding first position, well ahead of Johnny Sybil. Johnny Sybil is an excellent pilot as well, but right now he's just trying to catch his breath in front of Oni FPV, but nevertheless Johnny Sybil is also coming in really, really close. He's now only 5 gates away from Oni FPV. This is the finals. This is going to be really, really important on this track. This is a big, long track, and no errors have to be performed by the pilots. They have to really come in clean from this long tunnel of a chamber out here. That's really the death chamber, as we call it. And it's quite a bit of a thing that pilots have to be careful about. But Johnny Sybil, in the meantime, is again trying to take a complete match of Oni FPV. Can he do it? Can he come back from behind? Can we see a complete turnaround of events? Can Oni FPV make a slight mistake and give his complete lead to Johnny Sybil? Doesn't look like. Oni FPV is holding on to his lead and position, and we will see him safely sailing in through the end gate out here right now. It's Oni FPV who has taken the first position. Congrats, Oni FPV. He's been on quite a ride out here. Oni FPV winning it again. And now we have Johnny Sybil also coming in position number 2. Pamilias coming in position number 3. Anand will most likely be coming in at position number 4. And then Admiral and Red One will be coming in at position number 5 and 6 if this is the head. But Red One and Admiral close the competition there. Who is going to come in fast and flying? Really 1 gate of a difference between Admiral and Red One. It is Admiral. Look at that. We have had the closest millisecond difference between Admiral and Red One. Look at the timing. 2 minutes 16 seconds. 966 milliseconds for Admiral, and Red One at 2 minutes 16 seconds, 971 milliseconds. Just 5 milliseconds of a difference. Wow, what is 5 milliseconds? Nothing, absolutely. But right now it's Oni FPV has won this track, and Johnny Sybil has come in second, and so has Pamilas in third, with Anand, Admiral, and Red One taking the positions of 4th, 5th, and 6th in that order. So that was the story for this track. Hope all the spectators have enjoyed this. And this is, let's quickly show you the final scorecard as it stands, because this is important from a scoring standpoint. Let's quickly take out the positions out here. We have finalists who made it are Oni FPV at position number 1. Once again, congratulations, Oni FPV. And Julian at position number 2. Congratulations, Julian. And again, congratulations to Pamilias, who was also very, very excellent throughout this track. Very consistent. Anand really will have to learn some lessons from this. He will be not very happy with his performance. He would have been really happy with positions 2 or 3, but nevertheless, it's always another day at another race. And Red One taking it at position number 6. So that's the scoring for you, spectators. Hope you have had a wonderful, wonderful race watch with us, and we wish you all the best. For right now, we are closing in from our studios, and then again, thank you D1 Racing and our sponsors for this D1 Racing Cross IDRL Pro League season number 2. And myself, Karan Kamdar, your race director, closing it out from the studios. So thank you all the pilots, and thank you spectators. Thank you for joining us.